Good morning, Raven Temple. Let me hear you. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I'm a little excited that it's Friday for sure. Today is Friday, September 24th, 2021. Please remember, everybody, that when you wear your mask, make sure that your nose and your mouth are both covered. Otherwise, you're just wearing a mask for no reason. Make sure that you're covering your nose and your mouth when wearing a mask, keeping us all safe and healthy. Okay, remember that we have our grand opening, teachers, next week, Monday, September 27th, room 27. We welcome our new combo class, grades first and second, that will be taught by our brand new teacher, Miss Laura. And we also wish the very best to Miss Weir as she says goodbye to us. Today is her last day. Miss Weir, we wish you all the best and thank you for everything that you did. And I know your students right now are all giving you a great big heart hug. And on Monday, we will welcome our new teacher, Mrs. Haygood. So lots happening on Monday. For lunch, you have cheese enchiladas. Wow, yesterday you had tamales and today enchiladas. Cheese enchiladas for lunch today. And I believe that's it. Remember that we have bingo as our end of the month PBIS event. And we have one more week for you to let me know that you are interested by purchasing a participation ticket. So you go to the PBIS store and you go on events and you get your ticket to join us for Bingo Day at Raymond Temple. All right. I think that's it. I really hope you've been staying back and watching our psychologist, Mrs. Hollander Marks, as she takes time in explaining the system that we use here at Raymond Temple when it comes to describing, learning, identifying, and knowing our feelings. We use the zones system, and it's not just about feeling a certain color, right? It's about knowing how you feel and how or what you can do to get out of zones that are not the type of zone you want to be in when you're in school. So if you're in the red zone, there's strategies for you to do that are completely okay here at school. And there are things that you may do that are not okay when you're in the red zone that you do at school. That's our job. We not only teach you about reading, writing, math, and science and social studies, we also teach you about your feelings and your emotional intelligence. And so I hope that you're learning a little something every day as it has to do with your feelings and the zone colors. So much more to learn, but I hope this is a nice introduction or reminder. And I hope that the teachers also take the time to show your safe space, to show your way of how you check how students are feeling. And it also is a good way, if you haven't already, to introduce our SEL checks that you can do daily on PBIS rewards. All right. Have a wonderful Friday, a great weekend, and I will see you on Monday as we return back to regular schedule. Oh, don't forget, Monday's our big PE day. So every grade level except TK, Kinder, DHH, and 4th grade. You have PE on Wednesday. Everybody else has PE tomorrow, or not tomorrow, Monday. So wear a hat, put on some sunscreen, bring your water bottle, wear your tennies. We are exercising, we are working out, and we are going to sweat, and we're going to run. So make sure that you have your hat if you want to wear it to prevent you to get sunburn, and bring some cold water and your tennies. Okay, now that's it. Happy Friday, everybody. Bye-bye.
Hi, Ms. Pam here. Today, what I want to talk about is some of the different tools or strategies that you could use so that you have your feelings be able to display an appropriate emotion. In the zones, we call strategies tools. So you might hear about your toolbox. And what we want to do is look at lots of different types of strategies or tools and then teach you the different ones. You can practice them, and then you will find out what works best for you in what situation. I know for me, if I get really upset, often what I need to do is talk to somebody. And I know our social worker a couple weeks ago talked to you guys about some different tools or strategies to use. He talked about finding someone to talk to, using some type of physical energy or exercise to get some of those wiggles out, and about distracting yourself. All of those are really good strategies and tools to use. What we want to do today is talk about some specific ones that you can use and that your teacher might even have that she can help you as a class use. So you will practice them, and then you can put them in your toolbox and find out which ones work for you and which ones don't. So one of the things is when you're in the blue zone, often without that energy, sometimes what you need to do is you need to do something physical to actually give yourself a little bit more energy. Sometimes it's as simple as just asking to get a drink of water, standing up from your desk, being able to walk over, get a drink of water. That water itself helps. Going back and you're ready to learn. Sometimes you might need to do some more physical exercise or stretching a little bit to kind of get yourself, wake yourself up. If you're in the yellow zone and when you're coming back from recess, or if you're a little nervous, you might need to do something that's more like breathing exercises. There's lots of different types of breathing exercises. One of the ones I want to talk about right now is the 6 sides of breathing. So with the 6 sides of breathing, what you do is you always, whenever you're doing any breathing, is you want to breathe in your nose, you hold very slowly, you hold it for a little bit, and you let it out. Your teacher may have some of these, or we can get her some where you have a picture of the 6 sides of breathing. And so you'll want to, when we practice it, or when I practice it with kids, I actually say, you put your finger on the top, and then you take a nice deep breath in, then you hold it, then you let it out. Take a nice deep breath in, hold it, let it out. So if you had this picture here at this desk, you would be able to just put your finger on it and very quietly do some breathing. Breathe in, hold, breathe out. Breathe in, hold, breathe out. And when you're concentrating on that and thinking about your breath, you actually let go of some of your anxiety or silliness or frustration, and it slows your heart rate down, it calms you down, it gets you ready to be in the green zone and to be able to learn again. Another one might be if you're really mad or angry, that's when we might need to ask to talk to somebody. So often when you're upset, if you just can talk through it, you can calm yourself down by talking through it. Another thing that you want to do is, what we do is, especially for the 4th, 5th, and 6th graders, you guys can use this very easily. It's called looking at the size of the problem. So when you look at the size of the problem, if you're really upset because you were out on the playground and somebody said something to you and oh my gosh, that just upset you so much. Yes, you can talk through it, but if there's nobody there to talk to, maybe when you're just walking back in line and you're trying some breathing, but you're still kind of fuming inside, you can look at the size of the problem. And when you look at what just happened, maybe compared to the pandemic that's gone on for a whole year. And some people have gotten sick and some people have died, but we've also found a lot of things that work to protect us. So somebody may be saying something in a year of the pandemic, all of a sudden that problem's not so big. So at that time you're using your brain, you're using a thinking strategy to be able to calm yourself down to say, yeah, he said that, but who really cares? I don't really care. Everything's okay. I've got friends. I've got a good family. I've got somebody to talk to. So if I need to talk to somebody, I can ask my teacher and they'll find somebody to talk to. So it's not a big deal. I want to enjoy myself. I'm back at school with my friends. I'm going to enjoy it. So you figure out how to use your brain and the size of the problem and think about it that way. So we have different things in the blue zone to wake us up, in the yellow zone to be able to calm us down, and in the red zone to be able to calm us down, maybe find somebody to talk to be able to let go of it, or to be able to use our brains to be able to think about it. The feelings are okay, but let me think about it so I can have the right behaviors. So we want to welcome everybody back to Raymond Temple. We want everybody ready to learn and be, excited about seeing friends, but know that all of your emotions are okay. You might find you have lots of different emotions throughout the day, and we're hoping that maybe giving you some of these different tools or strategies that you can use to be able to get yourself to calm down, be back in the green zone, ready to learn. Welcome back to Raymond Temple. Bye.